Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Matt Harrelson. The Richmond County Historical Society will hold an open house at the Bostick School from 2 to 5 p.m. on Sunday. The one-room schoolhouse on Clayton-Carricker Road was built in 1880 and was used as a school for 1st through 7th grades until 1922. After 1922, the building was used for various functions, including a peach packing house, a tobacco barn, and a tool shed. The idea for renovating the building and returning it back to its original purpose came about when the Historical Society was looking for a project in the 1990s. The site was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in April 2005. The Historical Society would like to make the schoolhouse a destination in Richmond County for anyone interested in its history or picturesque setting. The site is used as a backdrop for graduation pictures, engagement pictures, and save-the-date photos as well. A Facebook page listing the event under Bostick School Open House has a map with directions to the site and a discussion section where questions can be asked. For more information, folks can contact the Historical Society at 910-895-1660 or 910-417-9960. Residents whose driver's licenses or permits are suspended or revoked will now receive a state-issued identification card from the North Carolina DMV. The DMV began the process this week of issuing state ID cards to residents with revoked, suspended, canceled, or disqualified driver's licenses. The State General Assembly passed the law during the 2018 session, and it took effect this week. People who have driver's licenses revoked, suspended, disqualified, or canceled will be issued an ID card upon surrender of their most recent driver's license. The state-issued ID card will not entitle people to drive, but can be used as a form of photo identification for other purposes. The ID card is free of charge, and people do not need to apply to receive it. The DMV will mail the ID card to the person's address on file. Epicenter is just 1 week away from taking Richmond County by storm, and Rockingham Dragway and Rockingham Speedway are gearing up for the major music festival, preparing fencing along property perimeters, setting up tents, and painting lines for campgrounds parking. The event, which is estimated to bring 100,000 people to the area, is featuring bands such as Tool, Korn, and the Foo Fighters. According to County Manager Brian Land, back when the event was announced, the music festival will have the largest economic impact of any event ever held in Richmond County. Habitat for Humanity is looking for volunteers to help with parking at the Epicenter Music Festival. According to their event flyer on Facebook, volunteers are needed for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday between the times of 7 a.m. to noon and noon to 4 p.m. Habitat is asking for 4 to 5 hours of sweat equity, and it would benefit from their sponsor with a donation. For more information, folks can contact Rosemary Weber at 910-295-1934, extension number 2270. If music isn't quite your taste for the weekend of Epicenter, you might be interested in attending a benefit wrestling show in Rockingham. On Saturday, May 11th, Adrenaline Pro Wrestling will lace up their boots at the Richmond County Rescue Squad to raise funds for a couple and their baby Bella, who was born 24 weeks early after Brandon and his wife had been through a miscarriage last year. According to APW's event flyer on their Facebook page, Bella will have to spend time in the hospital at UNC Chapel Hill for months to come. The show begins at 7:15 with doors opening at 6:30. Tickets are $6 for adults, and kids under the age of 5 get in free with a paying adult. All right, when we return, we've got you a Live at 5 weather report. What's the weather for the weekend? We'll let you know right after this.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Today's Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Richmond Community College. And as you see on the live office cam behind me, we've got some clouds moving in, some rain expected this afternoon. It was pretty nice during the day. The sun was in and out throughout the afternoon and early morning, but as I mentioned, rain expected this evening. So let's take a look at the temperatures for tomorrow. Over in Lumberton, a high of 87, a low of 71. Up in Fayetteville, a high of 86, low of 72 there, and as you can see, some rain clouds through that area. As far as Rayford, a high of 86, low of 72. Just north of us in Southern Pines, we got a high of 86, a low of 72. Sunshine expected over towards that part of the Sandhills. Here towards more Richmond County, Laurinburg, a high of 87, a low of 70. Rain expected down in Bennettsville as well, with a high of 87, a low of 74 tomorrow. Here in Rockingham, you can expect a high of 86, a low of 69 for your Saturday. Up in Ellerbe, 85 and 70 are your highs and lows. And then across the PD River in Wadesboro, you can expect a high of 85 and a low of 69. But as I mentioned, some rain clouds expected throughout the entire weekend. This is what it's going to look like for tomorrow as we currently sit. Now, looking at the 7-day forecast. As I mentioned, on Saturday, there is no chance during the day, high of 83. However, at night, a 40% chance is going to pop up. Still, a low of only 67, going to begin to get warmer in the evenings as we move closer to June, believe it or not. However, on Sunday, thunderclouds are expected, as you can see with the nice little lightning graphic there. 50% chance of thunderstorms, high of 87, low of 70, and again, 50% chance that evening as well. As we move into the beginning of next week, though, more sunshine is on the way, folks. On Monday, partly cloudy, high of 82, low of 61. Much the same on Tuesday, should be another beautiful day. High of 78, low of 60. As we move further into next week, on Wednesday, looks about the same. High of 80, low of 61. Again, just a few clouds. Thursday and Friday looking the same. Thursday, a high of 83, a low of 66. And then we begin to get towards epicenter, which starts on Friday, a week from today. High of 86 expected that day, low of 66. Some clouds perhaps moving in. We'll have to wait till we get closer to that to see which way that storm heads. In the meantime, that is your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update, and that's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned. At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
The Richmond Senior High School girls track and field team was 2 events away from claiming the 2019 Sandhills Athletic Conference Championship. Instead, it was Pinecrest that won its 2nd straight SAC title, notching a meet best 181 points on Wednesday at UNC Pembroke. Head coach Reggie Miller's team wasn't far behind, though, as Richmond took 2nd overall with 155.5 points. Miller was also named this season's SAC Coach of the Year. Ja'Carri Covington, a sophomore, recorded a team-high 29 points, 19 of which were in solo events. She placed 1st in the high jump, took 3rd in the 100-meter dash, and finished 6th in the long jump. She was also part of the 4x100-meter relay team that repeated as the SAC champions. The foursome sprinted the lap around the track in 49.53 seconds, which gave Richmond 10 more points. Other notable finishes for the Lady Raiders included freshman Jalea McKinnon and sophomore Jemiah Bryant's 4th and 5th place finishes in the 300-meter hurdles. The duo clocked in with times of 51.08 seconds and 54.68 seconds, respectively, for a combined 9 points. RO Sports will update regionals information when it becomes available. Following his first varsity season on the hardwood for the Richmond Senior High School basketball team, Nigel Stroman has been selected as one of the top 100 players in the state of North Carolina. The 6'6" sophomore power and small forward splashed onto the scene for the Raiders coming off a knee injury that kept him sidelined during his freshman year. He was a major part of Richmond's turnaround season that saw it go from 7th in the conference standings to 3rd. The Raiders overcame a 1-5 start and strung together 8 straight SAC wins in the latter part of the season to make it to the second round of the state playoffs. Stroman exploded onto the scene midway through the season and finished the year averaging 11.8 points per game. He netted a career-high 27 points against Purnell Sweat High School on January 25th and was second on the team with 6.2 rebounds per game. The North Carolina Top 100 Showcase event will be held at Davie County High School on June 22nd. A one-day showcase, the event is expected to draw top Division I college coaches from around the state, as well as from Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. It will serve as an opportunity for Stroman and other rising standout players to show off their skills and compete against one another for possible college playing careers. For the first time since the 2015 season, the Ellerbe Middle School baseball team is in the second round of the playoffs. The number 5 Wildcats opened the SEM SAC playoffs with a road win Wednesday against number 4 Anson Middle School Orange. Ellerbe pulled off the first round upset, rolling past the Bearcats 8-4. It was the second time the two teams met this season, with Anson winning 9-2 in the first matchup. Ellerbe's redemption win moved them to the SEM SAC semifinal round. Ellerbe will head to number 1 Carver in the semifinals. First pitch in Laurel Hill is set for 4:15 p.m. on Monday. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to keep up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And if you haven't already, check out the RO Sports Network's coverage of the inaugural Henson Lake Disc Golf Tournament hosted by the Richmond Young Professionals right now on demand on all RO platforms. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Thanks for watching. Good night and have a great weekend, Richmond County.